All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Wednesday, Wanderlust Wednesday. We had a theme all set up since we're doing themes all week, but we are going to suspend that theme for today with the news yesterday of the passing of Charlie Watts, the drummer of the Rolling Stones. 80 years old. What an interesting guy this was. He joined, obviously, very early when the band was struggling. He was a jazz guy, huge fan of jazz, and also a graphic artist. So when he joined the band, he was designing album covers and sets and doing stuff like that at the same time. They couldn't afford the price he wanted from all the gigs he was doing all over the place, so they had to negotiate back and forth. And when they finally got him, they kind of joked that they had to shoplift for food in order to afford him in the band. Drummers get a bad rap, don't they? I mean, if you're a fan of music, some people pay attention to the drummers, and they pay attention a lot to the way that they sound. And obviously we can all name famous drummers and some of the better drummers out there, but in general, as a huge generality in speaking, you just don't always know who's playing drums. As long as they're good, then you're good, right? So it's hard being a drummer. He was known as an excellent drummer, one of the best drummers in the history of rock and roll. And outside of the concerts, just like not your typical rock and roll guy. He was not interested in fanfare. He wasn't interested in fans. He married his high school sweetheart. Wasn't into the groupie scene. Didn't want all the fame and attention and all that stuff. And he was obviously known for the way he dressed. Very dapper dressed man. His whole life always named to best dressed lists and that kind of thing. So we could go on for a really long time about him. How do you sum up a career like that? It's hard to do. Obviously, I'm a big Stones fan. Got to see them in 1989. This is my oldest concert shirt here. Obviously, I told that story before about the Steel Wheels tour. Went by myself. No one wanted to buy the $99 ticket in 1989. They thought that was too much money, and that included a bus trip from WCCC to the concert and back. Saw them again in the early 2000s, I think, for that No Security tour. Just always a great show. I have a bunch of memorabilia around here. We've got that rock and roll circus display from the record store. That thing's pretty cool. You don't see those around at all. And then this Flashpoint matchbook is awesome. These oversized matches that say Flashpoint on them. That's pretty cool. Anyway, as far as drumming is concerned, if you really want to check him out, the songs that you do know, Paint It Black, really. I mean, that one, he's just like a beast on that one. That's awesome. Honky Tonk Women, also just funky. Just love that opening. Everything about it. Those are a couple of the highlights. There are so many. It is Wednesday, Wanderlust Wednesday, so we're going to dig deep, sort of, with some of the Stones music. I'm going to pick two songs to play. One at the beginning of their career, one, well, what we thought was going to be towards the end of their career. But early, this song, I really love this song. You do hear it occasionally on the radio if you know it's them, but not everyone is aware of this song. It's All Over Now by the Rolling Stones. It's a remake. The Womacs wrote it, but the Stones made it the most famous version of it. And I just love this catchy tune. It's really good. And then we're going to fast forward to that tour, that album with Steel Wheels. The song that you do hear this on the radio sometimes, but Terrifying is just really great song. It's just a lot of fun. So if you haven't heard that one in a while, we'll put that one below. Give me your favorite Rolling Stone songs in the posts below. I want to hear about what your favorites are. I have a ton, obviously, but I'm going with two, a little bit ones that are a little farther out there. So enjoy that. I can't wait to hear from you guys, and have a great day. All right, I'll catch you on the flip side.